Morning, everybody. I thought I'd just give a quick little update video. I don't know how quick it's gonna be actually, because this could drag on a little bit, knowing me. But just to show off a few of the things. Obviously, the next knife video isn't out yet, and I don't know when it will be out. A few complications have come up in that project. I've taken on a few others that I haven't recorded. But right now it's, I think, 6:45 in the morning, which is incredibly early for me. But I couldn't sleep, so I decided to get up, make this little impromptu video. Just ate breakfast. There's still some milk in my mustache, actually. So like I said, I'm gonna not show off, but take you through a few of the things that I've started doing around here. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy that. Let's hop into the shed, right?
Welcome back to the sheets shed.
Oh, flip the lights on. I left the window open in here, so it's a bit nippy. I'll flip the camera around and show you our first thing then. So, on top of all of this handling crap, which, you know, I've realized that using my axes, a lot of them are horribly broken. So I was trying to rehandle a few of them, but I just don't have any handles that fit these eyes. So instead, I took to restoring this, which was my first BB gun. And it was cracked right in there all the way through. You could physically like bend it in half. It was completely broken. So I took that off and I glued it together. And I almost doing the grip, I guess, right here. That was gluing up yesterday, so we'll take that out of its confines. Actually, come on. I think I glued it to that. There we go. Okay, that did pretty good, actually, for what I was expecting from it. Whoop, you can't see that, my bad. I'm not used to being a camera person. For what I was expecting from it, it did pretty good, you know? A couple maybe light sanding passes. It's a bit rough. But sand that up, and then that way I have at least what looks to be some defense for the next thing we're going to take a look at. Alright, so that didn't work exactly well. It's still split again. I probably should have glued it when it was on the firearm. You know, that way it could conform to it, but I'll just re-glue it later today. Maybe, I don't know. But what I'm going to now is I'm actually walking down the driveway to the front of it, because for a while we have had a fox running around here, right? You hear it at night, and we have a small dog, so it's a little worrying that, you know, you leave him out, is it there, isn't it? You never know. My dad and I, we saw it yesterday, we followed where it was, and it has a den right down the bottom of our driveway. I'll show you where. But I put up a trail camera there yesterday. So, hopeful thinking, wow, I'm bad at recording myself. Hopeful thinking, you know, we get a shot of something. But right now, you know, it was out during the day before, so it might be in there right now. Just to be safe, I just realized this isn't loaded, so I don't have my glasses on either. Being safe probably is out of the question at this point, but here we go. Let's see, there's the camera, so it's probably getting a good shot of me just standing here looking like a numpty. All right, I'll flip the camera around now. So you can see the camera there on that tree, right in there, under that brush pile. The way she's been coming up here is right in there. You see, goes it under, and the den's probably right in about that area, I'd say. So I'm gonna walk all the way down here, this path the deer use, wrap around, and grab that camera. Just how I put it up yesterday. Let's just hope, you know, no one's home. Alright guys, so we're down here. We were just up there. Now we're down here with the camera. And if you can see right in there, I don't know if I'll put something on screen, but right there goes back. Now, like I said, my dad and I had seen her yesterday. While I'm opening this, I'll tell you the story. We had seen her yesterday, and what ended up happening is, there we go. I brought a digital camera with, so we'll take a look at these while we're down here still. But we were up in the garage, and we saw her standing right there. Whoops, sorry. Right there at the precipice of that hill. And she'd run all the way across and onto the neighbor's property. I decided to come down here, and I heard a few kids barking. So she's got kids in there. So we're gonna try and figure out, how to relocate her if we want to catch her or something. But my family, we have a few people in it who are furrowers. I don't know, what do you call them? They catch animals. So we have live traps in the family, and I can easily borrow one. So nothing to worry about there. I'll keep you guys updated on this if you show interest in it. Now, let's take a look at these pictures that we hopefully got. Alright guys, so what you can see here is obviously I did not have the best angle set up on this thing, which was hard to find because, I don't know how this thing takes pictures. Like, I know how, but you know what I mean. But we're getting about that angle of it, I believe. And there's me setting it up yesterday, walking away. And not really anything of interest, except, is that something there? That looks like something there in the bottom, if you can see it. I'm trying to keep this on frame. Right in the bottom there. Alright. There's a lot more on here, so let's see what else oh, and here's some at night. You'll probably be able to see this better if I just downloaded them and put them in the video later, but I'm excited now. So we will. Alright. Oh, we got something there in the bottom. You can see, it looks like maybe, yeah, right there. It's coming out. Obviously the time is wrong in this camera, but it's not November 12th, 2011. I can guarantee you that. The time might be accurate, not entirely sure. But right in there, you see in the bottom, middle, there's something moving. See where it's moving to. Nothing yet. Don't tell me that's all we got. Hold on. Was that? Yeah, there you go. I don't know if you can see that, but right there. There she is. Oh, I don't know what I did. Okay, there we go. So if that's her up there, where is she in the rest of these? And there's us coming down here to, wow, I look like a real idiot recording that. Is she in more of these? She's right there in that one. She's setting. There you go. You can see her eyes. So it doesn't look like she went out. Maybe she did. I think she might have right there. You can see right there is where she was setting. I think I see a little path. So that might be her way up. But, we don't have her coming back in. So we'll have to see. I'm going to have to move this camera around a little bit so that way it gets a better angle at the den. But other than that, that's enough for this project. On to the next one. All right. Well, I re-angled the camera, made sure it was positioned a little bit better this time. The big, the largest part of a... I'm trying to think how I want to describe it. You know what? I'll just put up a photo of it from earlier, and that's that. But that was blocking a large section of the front of the den. So hopefully, she comes out again tonight, which I'm sure Sure she will. But this proves that, you know, she's coming out during the night and during the day at least, so she's trying to keep them well fed. Oh, I'm really out of shape. Holy crap. So we're gonna go put this back in the shed, and then we'll take a look at the newest and latest project, which is most likely to become a group of videos. Oh boy. Great lighting in here, I know. Welcome to the garage section, which I don't think you've seen yet, but this is where they lay this house, so maybe you'll see a video on that in the future, actually. I've been wanting to do one on it, so that could be it. Now then, I'm gonna flip around the camera, and you'll see what I have acquired. That's right, it's a circular, no, I'm just kidding. It's all of that. So, you know, we got Craftsman. This is a Skill, I believe. Yep, Skill, DeWalt Black & Decker with enough batteries to last you a long time if they are all good, which I already found out one of them is. Two of them, as a matter of fact, are not. Chargers came for all of them. That one is still charging apparently, and it says 9 hours. That was overnight. So I'm going to go in and give that one a test. This one, it's doing the same thing it was last night, so oh, these Skill batteries, I already don't like them. I'm going to go in, give that one a test. Let's see. I think that was one that was just taken off. It needs to give those three a test. And this Skill one, yeah, we'll put that one on there. It doesn't really loosen all that well from whatever it's on, but all right. And we still have 2 more Black & Deckers to charge. Also came with it was this Craftsman. Maybe, I don't know what volt that is, but the only Craftsman was, it's a Craftsman or a Black & Decker? That's a Craftsman. Okay, so that was probably battery for that, but they didn't come with one. Or is this a, no, that's a DeWalt. That, my God, once again, I'm sorry, I can't hold this camera right. That's a DeWalt. Most of them work. I know these 2 DeWalts do. The rest of them I haven't had the batteries charged up for. This one works in the fact that the motor spins. Nothing else does, so that's great. So like I said, these are probably going to be seen in a lot of future videos of me kind of tearing them down, cleaning them up, making them look a little bit nicer, hopefully. But I'm excited because in the shed, I've only ever had a single, like, a $20 Harbor Freight drill driver, 18 volt. And, you know, the battery's been going on it. And I picked up some 18 volt DeWalts, they're off-brand, but they, for a rotary laser that I have up in the shed, I picked up off the side of the road to test it out. It worked. But, you know, I never had anything else to use them in, and I obviously don't use a rotary laser. So I was excited to find these 18 volts in a Craigslist posting with all the rest of this in it at a decent price, I'd say, if over half of them work and if over half of the batteries work. Because I'll tell you right now, if, you know, those batteries don't work, I'm not going to go out and spend money on replacement batteries for these tools that will probably never be used by me. But who knows, you know, some of these, like this one, a Firestorm, they're semi-expensive drills, brand new, so it's nice to get them in a bundle pack like this for such a good price. All right, so we'll go in and test, which 3 was it? I think it was these 3. Test those 3, and yeah, that's what we'll do then. Go in and test them. All right, so I realized that there's an easier way to test these than going in and putting them on, you know, a test. And that is, I have the tools sitting right over there, so let's go grab some of them. Let's see, I know, oh, that's the one that's kind of hookered up on the bottom. Okay, so we'll try, this is on 18 volt to volt on this angle grinder. All right, so that one works. We'll just have to see just how much of a charge it does hold, because I know I charged one of the DeWalt's up last night and it only held about like 7 volts. So maybe. All right, next one is a Skill 18 volt. Yeah, that should, there we go. And look at that, we got nothing. So either the battery is no bueno, or it might be the drill actually, because that didn't seat properly. Well, let's look at another skill. That's not an 18 volt skill. This is, look at that, cordless Sawzall. Nope, that battery is kaput. All right, I'll get that off of there later. You don't have to sit around seeing that. And this Black & Decker one, oh, I was kind of stupid for charging this one up. That is warm, so I'm already gonna guess that it doesn't hold too much of a charge, but this one, as you can see, you know, there's no spinning, but it's running. Oh, wait a second. Ryan found something out. Okay, so apparently there's this setting on the top where you can either have high speed or high torque. And it was in the middle, which for some reason... Hold on, where was it? There it was. It was just in this sweet spot in the middle where nothing would run, which kind of makes it seem a little bit stupid, but high speed, you know, we got it. High torque, we got it. Let's see what high torque is. Doesn't seem to be too high of torque. Yeah, high speed though. Although there is torque settings on here. That's interesting. You have torque settings. Drill only. Oi, wow, that is high torque, I'll say. Wow. That's a powerful little beast. And the battery's fully charged too. This, wow, I'm actually blown away by that one. It doesn't sound threatening, but good freaking God, I can't stop that with my hand. That amazes me. All right, so that was all 3 of the batteries. This one I'm going to slip out. This is probably going to become a regular up in the shed. So that one's good. Let's see, this skill I need to get out. And where was the DeWalt I needed to test? Was it this one? Yes, it was this one. So I'm going to go in and test this DeWalt. The skills... All right, so that one's staying solid now, which means this is charged, maybe. There's no, like, guide on it. The other one was flashing, though. It doesn't feel very heavy. This one, actually, one of the releases sticks in, so I don't want to try it in a tool. I'll go test this one, too, so we need to test that one. What voltage is this claiming to be? 14.4. So 14.4. I'll go test this one. Once again, this one feels warm, like warmer than the others, but it is an all metal casing compared to the plastics the other one had. So we'll go try that out, and yeah, I'll see you inside. All right, welcome to the great indoors. So what I have here is a multimeter set to the 200 volt DC setting, and since these are all about 18 volt batteries, it should be reading 18 to 20, I'd say, is in the range. So this is the battery that I have for the drill up in the shed right now. So this one should be good. And if we take a look at the readings here, other way, we are at, come on, 20.6. So there you go. That one, that was just your tester. And this is the one that came with the others. So we will test that one out. That one, yeah, that one's done. 0.3. I tested this one last night. Obviously bad. This one too, it's a DeWalt that I tested. Horrible. So we will, it should be 18 volt, and we are at like I said, 7. So not the best it'll work, but it isn't, I don't want to put it in there, you know, you don't want to mess anything up. So this is the skill that has the stuck release. Okay, let's see, terminals here, a little weird. I don't exactly know where I'm going to be probing, so that's 1. That's 1. All right, nothing. So there's your negative on the right. Or I guess your positive's on the right. Never mind, hold on. Positive is on the right now, and negative. All right, so it's about 1.5 volts. This thing's shot. That's on the bad pile. This DeWalt that I just took off the charger, that seemed to run things. We will see if it really does run things. And we are at 11.3, so it's better than the other one, but you know, it says right there on the bottom, 18 volt. It's not 18 volt anymore. Okay, and here's the other skill. I don't think either of these skill batteries works, which is a shame, because you know, the skill had the, what was that, I'll get it while I'm testing this, the cordless sawzall, or reciprocating saw, if you will. That is getting 0, really? It's not even measuring any potential. A solid 0. Excellent. This one wasn't on the charger long. Thought maybe it would measure the potential, but I'll have to go put that on the charger for a little longer. Wonder if these things work on the side here, the full to empty, or empty to full. I'm gonna guess no. And finally, the 14.4 volt Black & Decker for the all metal drill that I was amazed by. What do we got? It's at 16.9. Wow. Yeah, this is a good battery. That's a good drill. I kind of want to clean it up a little bit because there is, you know, paint all over one side of it. But I mean, even if just for that, I shouldn't say even if just for that. I was expecting a bit more from the purchase, but you know, I'm happy with what I got. I have some DeWalt tools now that I can actually use with the 18 volts. A Black & Decker, which is still feeling slightly warm. I don't know, I'll have to check that out. But, I mean, like I said, I'm pretty happy with it. So, I believe that is everything that I have been doing recently, instead of continuing to make a knife, because, you know, I got caught up in other things, and it'll be a little bit probably before the rest of that process comes to light. So just so you guys aren't waiting, you know, holding your breath, which I doubt any of you are, for another week that nothing's happening there, I wanted to give this a little update, show off. Once again, I shouldn't say show off, show a few of the things that I have been working on. We can get rid of that now. There you go. Yeah. If you guys want to continue to hear about the Fox, if you want that to become a little series, of course I can make that happen. And any other inquiries or suggestions you have, drop them down below. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.